There's this really cool booklet. It has this whole story. It opens up to this beautiful print. It comes with all of the ingredients. This one is not sealed. This one is sealed, and once you seal this, you can't return it unless you don't actually like it. I really love that everything is recyclable. So inside, we got a little terracotta stone. We also have a sampling guide with instructions on how to walk yourself through the top notes, discover the mid notes, base notes. There are 2 sample paper things. Call them Mouillet. I didn't know that was the name for this. Ah, okay, wow, there's even instructions in the back. And then there is the actual perfume. And then the last thing in there is a little package of tea, which is really awesome. Wait 10 seconds and inhale very gently. This is much earthier than I thought it was gonna be. So top notes are fig leaf accord, tomato pepper, nutmeg, sweet orange rind, lemon rind, green mandarin rind. And it is definitely very citrusy at top, but it's almost like a tea where it's kind of like a, dried citrusy, not a fresh citrusy. I'm not actually getting very much fig, and I love figgy scents, which is why I signed up for the ledger and signed up for Ffern in the first place. And I'm not sure that this is gonna be for me. I'm not like totally in love with it, but I see how some people might like it. Okay, the mid notes are carrot seed, bergamot rind, basil, grand vert, jasmine, grandiflorum, geranium, neroli, patchouli. And then with base of hay, orris, benzoin, siam, birch tar, red cedar, labdanum, vetiver root. There are elements of things that I like in fragrances in both top, middle, and base notes, but I'm not sure if this is like very me. I don't think I can see myself wearing it. It's just a little too farm in the fall, but like in the barn gift shop way, if that makes sense. So yeah, I will continue sniffing this and come back with my thoughts. So I've had some time to kind of sniff the fragrance to see how it develops over time. And I'm really glad that I tried to describe it before reading the story that came with it about how they made it, because it was literally inspired by a barn and like this chef's, yeah, it's a home cook of Julius Roberts. So it is literally a like fallscape of the ideal fall farm. Hey, it's got smokiness and all that, and I picked up on all of that without having read it. I still stand by that the first thing I kind of get from it is like walking into a really like, you know, you've gone apple picking, you walk into the barn cottage gift shop thing, and they have some fresh produce, but they also have like little jars of jam. It gives those vibes, but towards the end, it reminds me of every like fall retreat I've ever been on. It smells like camp cabins, like childhood. Go into the woods, you stay in a wooden cabin and bunk beds for a week or whatever. It smells exactly like what those little cabin houses smell like in the fall, which is so specific if you've never had that experience. But I don't have the fondest memories of retreats during like September, October, back from middle school, high school days. There's a really strong nostalgia with this perfume. I misinterpreted the fig leaf accord as something that's very figgy, but it's actually inspired by the fig tree in the fall. After it has produced fruit, what is left? How did they capture that leaf? And it is a very like green but earthy scent. There's a lot of smokiness to it. I think that the smokiness and the the wood undertones, the wood notes. I think with the smokiness and the wood notes, it's just too campfirey for me. And yeah, I think I'll probably stay on the ledger for, I mean, since I can send it back like for another season or two to see if they come up with anything that I really love. But this is a really fun like unboxing experience. I haven't ever encountered anything like this in the beauty world. I love that sustainable. I just can't see myself using an entire bottle of this. But it's definitely extremely unique. Yeah, so the way that the business works, it's that anyone who's on the ledger can reorder any of their past archived perfumes because they only have it for one season, and if you don't want it, you can send it back and those ones become part of their inventory. But once it's made once in one batch, like that's it forever. And I was trying to figure out like, is this, you know, one company that's going to do it, is it going to become a trend? Are these scents going to have a life on the secondary market? And that's what I'm really interested in. I wanted to experience the brand firsthand myself. So I would actually love to hear your experiences with Ffern. If you did keep a bottle, I really want to hear from you. Did you use up the whole thing? What was the shelf life like for you? Did you get bored of it? Are you keeping it? Do you want to sell it? Would you sell it? And that's what I'm really interested in. So definitely let me know. Thanks for watching.